Hey, how y'all doing, my friends? What's up? I'm sorry I paused a little bit there. Just uh, trying to get my thoughts together. Pretty much, things haven't been going well today for me and everything like that. I know for some reason I keep hearing that song in my head playing from James Blunt. Had a bad day, bad about that. You turn yourself down, then you turn it around. You had a bad day. That pops into my head. I know. I know people out there with worse days and stuff like that. Uh, I don't know if I really should go into it or maybe I should just put it behind me. I think that's probably for the better. Keep more focus at the topic at hand. Now I know back in 2010 I did a little video you guys, a lot of you guys probably remember called My Ultimate Rant. I know you guys love that one. Then the following year I did a follow up called The Ultimate Rant, so the sequel, which is still up on the channel in all 8 parts. Then last year I did one called The Ultimate Rant, My Ultimate Rant, The Revenge, which I basically took on Hollywood and all this other shit and everything like that. So I guess it was around this time of year. I guess back in 2010, I think it was around May or summer or something. I know the last one, the one in 2011, I know that was around May and everything like that, and I did that one and stuff. So I've recently heard some very bad news and stuff. And but I know people are wondering what am I wearing? Well, I am wearing a shirt my uncle made for me a very long time ago of the Jason mask. Yes, Jason's mask right there. He did it with cardboard. He sprayed it. Of course, that's the machete right there. I don't know if I got this machete right here. He did a good job with that and stuff. And I did wear this shirt partially when I started the new channel over here when I reviewed all the Friday 13 films. And you guys know, I believe a lot of you guys know that I'm a fan of Friday 13 films. I mean, the only one film I hate in the franchise is really Part 8, in all honesty. But I could watch the first one. I could watch the second one. I mean, I watched the second one more than the first one, to be honest. I mean, I got them all here. Yeah, I got right here. Granted, the DVD covers are shit. It could be better and stuff. I have, his name was Jason. Jason Goes to Hell, fortunately, isn't in my collection. Fortunately, it's in my mom's collection. Maybe I will pick it up. I enjoy Jason Goes to Hell. A lot of people hate that film, but I always enjoyed it. I liked the idea it went to a different direction. I think it's probably the best thing Adam Mark has ever been a part of, to be honest. I know he did Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, which I did not care for. You guys remember my rant on that. I have the little documentary they did back in 2009 called His Name Was Jason. Not too shabby. I even have the Friday 13 bullshit killer cut. Okay. Now you guys remember not so long ago there was I announced some news, or I know Matt talked about some news that the same people who did the documentary, I don't know, there's 1428 films, I guess, who did Never Sleep Again, which I'm pointing to right here. They're doing something for Friday 13th actually, because the Never Sleep Again was over 4 hours, and it covered all the movies and stuff, even a little bit of the TV series. So I guess the makers behind it realized they fucked up with His Name Was Jason, and so I think it was Anchor Bay, or they fucked up or whatever. So they wanted to make up for it, and they cooked up something called Crystal Lake Memories, which is the name taken from, of course, that interview book, that very detailed interviews with cast members and directors and everything from the franchise. It's a big ass book, this big and stuff. Heard good things about it, so I heard it's a must-have for Friday 13 fan. And they're gonna make that into a documentary. I believe I heard stuff on their site that they have Corey Feldman hosting and everything like that. And also a lot of actors they got. I mean, I heard they got Tom Matthews and many other people they couldn't get for His Name Was Jason. They got even a last interview with Danny Steinman before he passed away sometime last year, who directed Friday 13 Part 5. He also directed Savage Streets and stuff. A lot of it is everybody and stuff. They even go more in depth into the TV series, which that's good. And everything. I don't know if they're gonna. I guess Derek Mears is supposed to be there, so I don't know if they're gonna touch on the reboot and stuff. Okay. Find out why that's not getting a sequel, even though that made money. Fine. Okay. I was very excited for it. Somebody's wondering why am I saying was. I'm gonna get to that. Give me a minute. But before I do that, I want to show you guys something over here. Okay, this is my DVD Blu-ray combo set I just showed you guys recently. I bought of The Burning. I looked at the features of this, and so far, the Blood and Fire Memories, that's off the MGM DVD I got there, pretty much. That's a copy and paste. They carried that over, which wasn't really much. There's a little interview with Tom Savini. I noticed like interviews with Jack Shoulder, because Jack Shoulder did the editing for the film, which I found boring. I fell asleep in. And that's all I've seen so far. But here, the Blu-ray is in here. The DVD is in the player and stuff. Okay, I got the Blu-ray for that right here. I'm putting it right there. Now here, I have the Prison DVD Blu-ray combo pack, right? Now the features for this was okay, not bad. I'm glad that they finally gave it a DVD, widescreen format, alright. The commentary with Rennie Harlan, in all honesty, is very boring. It's worth one listen out of curiosity's sake, but that's about it. No interviews with Viggo Mortensen, but at least they have some features. Okay? Once again, Blu-ray, DVD. Here's the Blu-ray right here. Somebody might be wondering, what am I doing? You're gonna see in a minute. Wait for it. Okay? These are the Blu-rays. See, I made sure they were the Blu-rays, right? Why did you do that? Let me explain why. Nothing against the films. I didn't do it because of the films. I did it for principle. I'm gonna explain why. Wait a minute. I know people are shocked still, or people are like really are free, but let me explain why. Now, I heard news that that new documentary for Crystal Lake Memories is gonna be 7 hours long. In depth, a lot of interviews and like that. Okay, good. Here's when the problem starts. It's only on fucking Blu-ray. That's right. No DVD whatsoever. At all. Why are they doing this? Because they figured, well, a lot of people are buying Blu-rays now. I'm not. You see me buying Blu-rays? I mean, I'm only with this because they don't sell this separately. They're forcing me to buy a Blu-ray. Somebody will say, but you know, it made it real cheap now. You can get one Blu-ray. Why? Why should I have to get a Blu-ray? There's stuff that you can, I mean, sometimes there's stuff that's, I mean, there's 2 discs you could do. You don't have to throw it on a Blu-ray. For what? It's interviews. It's not like it's an action movie. And their excuse is, oh, 7 hours. It's too big for DVD. 7 hours? Really? Well, I don't know. And there's such thing as box sets. You look at More Brains, that Return of the Living Dead one, which I know I got somebody that's up there. It's the Back to the Future. I mean, I don't think that's 7 hours, but still, there's 2 discs. There's 3 discs. You could do something with that. You can't tell me you can't afford DVD. Don't give me that bullshit. I'm saying, for fuck's sake, man. So my heart is broken now because of that, and now by this, it makes me hate Blu-rays more now. Obviously, you've seen what I did. I don't understand it. That's the 7 hours. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. I don't get that. You know, you're not giving the people the option. I'm sure the majority of the mainstream people aren't buying Blu-rays. You know, I'm gonna probably repeat saying that all through this video because that's the way I am. I'm not clever or nothing like that. In the real world, it takes a lot for me to get very, very angry and stuff. And everything like that. I mean, sometimes it can help a situation, sometimes it won't. Maybe this won't help anything. It's just venting, pretty much. That's what the whole interest of a rant is, right? To vent. To let it out. I was debating if I should record this video now, the way I was feeling and stuff, and everything like that, but I figured might as well get it out of the open, maybe make you feel a little bit better. So now, as a Friday the 13th fan, now I am opposed to that documentary now. 7 hours don't fit on a DVD. That's stupid. Stupid. That's like if I go to a Burger King, right? And I'm hungry, and I go there, and I tell the lady, person who's working, the cashier, whatever, hey, how you doing? I want a double Whopper with some fries and a Coke and a Hershey pie. And they tell me, nah, you can't have a double Whopper. I can't have a double? Why not? Oh, we don't do double Whoppers no more. It's too much meat. It's not good for you. And you can only have a regular Whopper and stuff. And you can't have large fries. And because of the soda thing, you can't have a soda. I'm like, what? You know, you're telling, it's like you're not giving your customers an option. You're forcing it on them. There's a difference to give them an option. Like, Shout Factory is on my shit list in this video, and I'll explain why. Why? In a little while. Wait for it. Please wait. There's more to cover in this than just Friday the 13th. That's why it's titled Ultimate Rant. So please stay there, and if you guys are interested in watching this, if people feel I'm being too over the top or I'm making people uncomfortable, I can understand. That's not my intention to do that. Obviously, it's just the way I'm feeling now. So, Matt brought this to my attention. When I first heard about 7 hours, like, alright. And then I saw the bottom of this article. Oh, but it's only going to be for Blu-ray only. Blu-ray only. No DVD. Because it can't fit. It can't fit. Once again, I want a large pizza. Oh, you can't have a large pizza. Why not? It doesn't fit in the box. It's got to be a medium or small. Now people might say, oh, but those technologies don't make no sense. Okay. Fair enough, they don't make no sense, alright. I don't get it. Why only a Blu-ray? Why? I know it ain't gonna be shit to most of you guys anyway. I mean, you gotta say it's not fair, which is granted, it's true, it's not fair. But you guys are still gonna support it, obviously, because you guys have Blu-ray players. I know you do. I know Mario's got one. I think if it's his PlayStation 3 or if it's a Blu-ray. I know Mike's got one. Yeah, he got one. If you look at his updates, not a majority of them are Blu-ray, which is nothing wrong with that. It's cool. I know Michael's got one. Michael's got a great, collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. Good stuff on the motion picture collection video, by the way, Michael. Very good stuff. Aaron, I know he does Blu-ray reviews. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you guys if you have Blu-ray. I mean, you guys feel free to get it if you want. I'm not supporting that, though. I'm not supporting you guys. I mean, I'm not supporting the fact that I have to break out my fucking wallet to my money. See that? All that money? I work for all that money. See, $20 bills there. Yes, the Costco card's expired. See, all that money? All this money is my money. My money. I am not giving that documentary my money. that I work for, that I put up a lot of bullshit to get every day, Monday through fucking Friday. I am not giving them my money. I'm not giving them my money. It boggles the mind. 7 hours. You mean to tell me you can't do a 2-disc or 3-disc? It's gotta be only Blu-ray. Why? For a documentary? That reminds me of the whole thing. It's like the Jaws thing all over again. Even though I heard they edited out a big chunk of it, and they threw it on the Universal finally released it with Jaws on a big Blu-ray set and shit. Even though they cut out some stuff. That Blu-ray or that documentary is nowhere to be found at all. You can't find it online. You can't find it here. You can't find it there. You really can't. I tried looking for it. I tried looking VHD. It's not there. It's just trailers for it, pretty much. So, just dumbfounded by that. I really am. I'm a fan of Friday 13th. I'm a fan of Jason Voorhees. It's one of my favorite franchises, pretty much. And now, a documentary for the hardcore fans. That's going to be 7 hours that I would love to see. I cannot see it now. Because thanks to fucking Blu-ray. So I don't know what to say more about that, really. I mean, I'm very disappointed at the people creating that. I heard the person was directing it, or was connected with it. It's the same asshole guy who was the writer behind Halloween 6 and shit. And like that. He's the one connected to it or whatever. I don't know if it's his idea for the Blu-ray only format. But I'm going to get to Blu-rays more in a minute. But some other movie news over here. Titled Marvel Kiss My Ass. Kiss my ass! Kiss my ass! Why do you say that? What happened? I'm gonna get to it right now. New news has just popped up recently that and I have the information right here, so I'm not pulling this out of my ass. Right, so let me close this bullshit up. Something over here. That Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, along with Jeremy Renner, are pretty much talking about they may not want to come back for another Avengers film. Now you guys know way back when I did the first rant, I pretty much cursed out the Avengers and this and that and what Marvel did to Edward Norton. I still feel the same way what they did to Edward Norton. I mean, I enjoyed the Avengers a lot. I didn't think it was an overrated film. I was surprised by it. I did a review of it and everything. And everything surprised me. Okay, Captain America surprised me as well. Chris Evans. And Thor surprised me. Both of them are good films. But comes word that Robert Downey Jr., you guys know the whole little bit of the story that he got paid $50 million for Iron Man 3, and he also got paid another, I guess, couple of million for his work on the Avengers as well. Now, I understand even a little bit they talk about on the DVD I got there of the Avengers, which only has a small little featurette. If I want the big shit with all the features, I still gotta buy it. I gotta buy Blu-ray. Blu-ray. So I understand Iron Man was the first film to pretty much get the Avengers stuff started. I understand that. Okay. I also understand that Robert Downey Jr. 2008 was a very good year for him because Iron Man was the movie that resurrected his career. Tony Stark, he's great playing Tony Stark and everything like that. And later on that same year, he was in Tropic Thunder. That was toward the end of the summer. So he had a pretty good year. That was a big hit as well, Tropic Thunder, from what I understand. I saw both films in the theater. You know, I had a good time with Robert Downey Jr. and stuff. And everything like that. So he's getting a big check, $50 million. Now this is what the other actors have received. Chris Evans Chris Hemsworth, Jeremy Renner, Scarlett Johansson. Now, they received only $500,000. $500,000. I repeat that again. $500,000 for when they did their own films and when they came off Avengers. $500,000. And if they make back any money or whatever from anything they work, it's not going to be as much as what Robert Downey Jr. is making. So there's talks now that Chris Hemsworth doesn't want to come back for an Avengers 2, along with Chris Evans and I believe Jeremy Renner. I don't know if it was the same thing with the money. I'm guessing it's probably the same thing, but I know Jeremy Renner wasn't that happy about the way his character was in the Avengers. I can understand. You know, the whole thing with his character being evil in the first half of the film, then he becomes good in the end. Maybe he wants to do more with his character. Who knows? I mean, I like Jeremy Renner as an actor. The cast does a good job. Like I said, I was surprised by the film. I enjoyed it. It was sometime last year. I did the epic review of it, remember? With the whole music, with the Manowar song, I Still Believe, which I know Mario did a good tribute to it. Thank you, Mario. And everything like that. I know the Hulk doesn't look the best, I will admit that. But Mark Ruffalo did a good job. I want Edward Norton, but Mark Ruffalo did a decent job. Not too shabby. And, okay, $500,000. Now, what's funny about it is, Chris Hemsworth, when he did Snow White and the Huntsman, the Huntsman, whatever the fucking movie is. I heard that movie was shit though. He got $5 million for that movie. What's wrong with the picture there? That's not an icon cat, and that movie didn't do well in the box office. I think it made moderate money, even though they're talking about a follow-up. I don't know how, but I guess it's still happening. I don't know if it is. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. And well. So Marvel really isn't offering anything to Chris Hemsworth to try to at least at least grease his palm a little bit. But instead they want to grease his asshole, or not grease their dicks and shove up his ass. And Thor and the Avengers are massive franchises. And Scarlett Johansson, I think, isn't willing to take a pay cut to return. They want to take a pay cut for Avengers 2. Now, granted, I know Black Widow is not the most biggest character you need in the Avengers, but I thought Scarlett Johansson did a decent job for what she had to do. She's not my favorite actress. You guys know who I wanted for Black Widow. You could type it down below and stuff. I would think you would get her, especially if Josh Whedon was involved, but no, they want Scarlett Johansson. They got Scarlett Johansson, fine. So, Marvel is known for low salaries and replacing any actors who doesn't accept the company's way of doing business. In fact, the studio has already threatened to replace Hemsworth. But Marvel doesn't want to replace Robert Downey Jr. at this point. It seems the actor is using that leverage to fight for his co-stars. Okay, I give Robert Downey Jr. credit. He doesn't like what's going on. But I think what's going to happen is Marvel's going to say, you know what, guys? Fuck you guys. We're going to recast everybody and work on a reboot and send the project into turnaround. Because they've done it before. They did it with The Punisher. Look what happened. We got Warzone. And they're doing it again. They want to do another reboot. No matter what the fans want. Some people might say it's Disney behind this. I don't know. Because even before Disney was involved, the whole thing with Edward Norton. That was before Disney was involved. So you can't blame really Disney, even though Disney is not innocent. They're assholes too. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. You're giving co-stars $500,000. That's being cheap. You're being cheap. I don't get it. And I give credit to Robert Downey Jr. He doesn't like that this is going on, But I think what's going to happen, Kevin Feige, whatever his name is, that guy, which I've not yelled about him in the past, and stuff like that, probably going to say, you know what, fuck it, we don't need a sequel to Avengers. Okay, got the Captain America movie coming out. we're gonna send the whole thing to turn around. We're gonna recast everybody, new Captain America, and a new Iron Man. You know, it makes no difference. We could take a shit on the wall. The people will still pay to see. Which, in the sad case, that is true. Just look at Nightmare on Elm Street remake. It had a big opening weekend. Eh? Look at Evil Dead. Evil Dead fuck the remake. That made money. Look at Cabin in the Woods. That was dog shit. And it made money. So, Marvel, I don't understand. The actors did a good job. They're with franchises. Give them the money they're worth. Come on. Chris Evans was great at Thor. I liked him. I loved him at Thor. Chris Evans surprised me with Captain America. Maybe I should believe, wow, he can act. Wow. Lo and behold. He was horrible in the Too Much Nasty Talk CGI movie, which I admit, he's horrible there, but I didn't mind. Okay, going back, I would like to revisit Sunshine again and give it another shot. I love him in the Fantastic Four films, even the second film, the second film has a lot of shitty problems and stuff. That's another one that's getting rebooted, whether we like it or not. So, Marvel kiss my ass. And third one over here, looking at the little script once again. Michael Bay is a fucking asshole, which I know people are like, well, no shit, Sherlock. Well, I know, we know that for a fact he's an asshole. Because the whole stupidity, you know, you're going to get Irma involved now. You're getting Vernon in there. You're going to have Megan Fox probably wearing a yellow jumpsuit, if anything. The Ninja Turtles we're going to see are going to be pretty much like the 80s Turtles. You are not going to see the Raphael with the Brooklyn accent. Say you're going to see Raphael breaking the fourth wall, looking at the camera, saying some kind of goofy stuff like he did in the 80s cartoon. They're going to be eating pizza a lot. Okay, granted. And the silliness of this is just stupid, to be honest. You know, and Kevin Eastman's a fucking sellout. Eastland or whatever, he's a sellout. The other time I used to give a guy respect, I don't give him respect no more. With the whole bullshit script that leaked out about this and that, and Michael Bay keep insisting, no, it's not that. It's well, then they were further on time than Ninja Turtles. Now they said, oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so they gotta put it back in there, and they're aliens, but not really aliens because the ooze is from another planet. There's other bullshit, and this whole bullshit with Transformers 4. Rebooting and everything like that, characters and stuff, and I don't know, the whole storyline sounds stupid. I think I yelled about Transformers 4 before and talked about, I think I talked about 2013, or I touched about it on a B-Log, I don't remember. Michael Bay is an asshole. I wish I could remember why he's an asshole. But you guys can fill in the blanks. Look at what he's doing to the Turtles franchise. Really, look what he's doing to that. You know, he doesn't give a fuck about the fans. He seemed like he took a lot of notes from Spielberg when it came down to fucking the Transformers. If you think about it, oh fuck the fans. The movies are making money. We're laughing to the bank. What the fuck they whine and bitch about? They're still going to see it, which is probably a sad case if you think about it. Most of the people. I mean, I grew up with Transformers. I myself admit there's problems with the films. I have not yet revisited Dark and the Moon in a long time. I would like to revisit it again, see how it's held up or what. Since I bought that DVD, it's just been sitting there. Because it's a plain bone DVD. There's no features at all in it. And you want features, you got to buy the Blu-ray 3D DVD. Which I heard they had a featurette in there basically talking shit about Revenge of the Fallen. Now, out of the three films, Transformers films, the one with the most Autobots a little bit more into the story or have more screen time is the first film. And the reason that is because you're introducing these characters. Okay. Revenge of the Fallen, they're in the beginning, and then a good chunk of the film, the middle, is Shia LaBeouf's film. Now, I have nothing against Shia LaBeouf. I have nothing against Megan Fox. Okay, Ramon Rodriguez, I know he's over the top. I know a lot of people hated his character in there and stuff. I don't think he's a bad actor, though. I did like him in Battle of Los Angeles. I think he was better written in Battle of Los Angeles, to be honest. Okay, you got silly stuff in there like Decepticon with balls. Okay, Musket and Flap. A little Italian gangs, New York type of wheelies, humping Megan Fox's leg. All right, all right. So with Michael Bay connected to this, this is what we might expect. Well, pretty much we are going to expect from Ninja Turtles film. No suits. Why? Because they probably think it's cheesy. So no practical effects, no suits. Instead, you got people dressed up looking like a fucking book bag and shit in CGI suits, which is the same technology they use for Avatar and Rape of the Planet of the Apes and shit. And doesn't even, from what I understand, it doesn't take place in a city. The new movie is gonna be at a ski lodge, so right off the bat, it sounds like an episode of the '80s cartoon. So making goofball shit. So that's one of the reasons the Turtles, sad to say, will never ever get the respect that Batman gets, or the respect that the Avengers get, or Wolverine, or any other superheroes. If you think about it, they're never gonna get that respect. Because everybody, when they think of Turtles, they're gonna think about the '80s cartoons. They're gonna think about the new bullshit Nickelodeon shit fest. I seen clips of it. It looks horrible. Bullshit like a lie. Whatever the fuck Michelangelo says. Now I heard they're gonna do some. They already signed up 2 more seasons. And they want to get some original voice actors back from the '80s cartoon, but they couldn't do that for Turtles Fair because of the unions. Granted, all right. With Nickel and Diming, Nickelodeon or Nickel Fuckalodian or whatever. So I don't know. I wish I could yell more. I just disgusted by this really. So other stuff here. Chris Nolan's overrated. I don't know why I wrote that there. Let me look at other movie news because I know Matt. I think I bookmarked most of the shit and I lost most of the fucking bookmarks and stuff. Let's see. Well, Iron Man 3 grosses the 1 billion mark in 23 days. I'm on Cinema Blend, see if I see what the fuck. What. Okay, here's why. I say he's overrated and he's overrated director. I know some friends of mine that enjoy his Batman films. That's okay. Once again, that's cool. Never like that. Because he's being asked to direct the next Daniel Craig Bond film. Christopher Nolan, I have not seen Inception. I have no interest in seeing Inception at all. I know some friends of mine, they like it over his Batman films, fine, but it's just I don't like the concept. I don't. It doesn't seem exciting to me. You're going to go into a dream into this guy's head to get some codes out of him so you can do a fucking robbery. And then at the end of the movie is a zero-G fight. And then it ends with some in a fucking snow globe or whatever. It just didn't seem interesting to me. Somebody might say, but why don't you try to watch it? It's too long in the tooth to watch. So now there's talks that Nolan, they really want to get Nolan for the next 007 film. Most of the world pretty much Christopher Nolan James Bond movie, but in fact the real deal might be happening too. It's reporting that on informal talks between Nolan and Bond producer Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson about Nolan taking over Bond 24. It's 24th Bond film. Reporter who tends to be way more informed than most tabloid reporters admits up front there are plenty of reasons Nolan might not do the film, namely that he's gearing up to produce for the production of Interstellar this year, and Bond's production team is aiming to have the new film ready in about 3 years. A timeline that will put pretty extreme crunch on Nolan. One of the reasons that Sam Mendes walked away after directing the massive successful Skyfall was commitments this year and the next theater projects in London. Bringing Nolan in for Bond 24 would simply be replacing one over uh, committed director with another, and if Nolan signed on, would have almost definitely pushed back the release of the next Bond. Something somebody nobody wants to do when riding high on a hit like Skyfall. It does no harm for Broccoli and Wilson to talk to Nolan. So I guess it's not official that he's gonna do it, but I just think he is a bad choice for a Bond film. Because first off, the Bond films are long enough as it is. I admit that. I enjoyed Skyfall a lot. I didn't mind Quantum of Solace. A lot of people hate Quantum of Solace. I didn't mind it. Casino Royale, I enjoy out of the three, to be honest. Even though that has the same problem, Skyfall has the runtime, but Daniel Craig is not the problem with those films. He's very good. I thought Martin Campbell did a good job directing. I think he's a better director than fucking Christopher Nolan. I mean, I'm tired of people acting like Nolan is the one all be all. He's not the one all be all. Okay? At all. He's not the one all be all. And, I don't know, man. I'm getting excited over Nolan. He's overrated. Overrated director. Him and Bryan Singer, I do not care for at all. Bryan Singer's another one I feel who's overrated. Oh, but he did the X-Men films. I saw the first one a long time ago. I didn't remember much about it, to be honest. I didn't think it was that spectacular. The second one is a step up, but that says a lot. Other films he's done, Usual Suspects, I seen it once. I didn't know what the big fucking deal was. So what? Oh, Kevin Spacey was the guy Kaya Soul say. Big fucking deal. He fooled the cops. Wow. Wibbity doo. Out Pupil. Great performance by Ian McKellen. Brad Renfro was greatly missed. But really, nothing to run home about. I'm sorry, nothing to run home about. Superman Returns sucks ball sacks and ass cracks. I'll get more into that when I review Superman Returns. I hated Superman Returns. It was boring. It was lame. Superman does maybe a little bit of stuff, and it's nothing to it. Nothing to it at all. I'll get more into that when I avail about that. But Chris Nolan is fucking overrated. And you guys know by now pretty much why. Okay, now we're getting a sequel to a very overrated martial arts movie, a very boring one at that, which some people like a boring martial arts film, and somebody might be guessing, I know what it could be. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. A sequel is in the works for that now. Why? I have no idea after all these years. Why now? Not for nothing, martial arts films are not making money on their own. I hate to say it, folks. Can you think of any martial arts movie that made money on a big screen on the theater? The Raid, that's martial arts oriented, even though it has some firefights and stuff. That opened in a few selected theaters. That didn't get a wide release. And that was released by the same people who did Crouching Tiger. So I don't understand that. Let's get this sequel. Meanwhile, films I feel that deserve a sequel might not get one. Or aren't getting one. I even know there's something interesting here in movie news that I should look at before I say something else. Excuse me, I burped. Alright. Okay. Something that was an interview with Carl Urban says that Dredd sequel may happen. Well, I'm curious to see what the deal is. Of course, the movie was a $50 million budget, and it grossed only $32 million on a $50 million budget. Sequel plans were immediately canceled, and the studio began auctioning off props and costumes, regrouped some of the cost. But in an interview with Urban, the actor revealed that a sequel is still being considered. Interesting enough, I did have a breakfast with writer Alex Garland this morning. It's not off the agenda, he said clearly. Everyone has woken up to the fact that an audience has found this film. Audience has found this film and loves it. A sequel is entirely possible if the people want to see another installment. Then they should be vocal about that because it can happen. Do it now! Please! I'm vocal. Do it! Garland previously spoke about his ideas for potential sequels, stating, if they want to make sequels, I got a story that goes from this one into the origins of Dread and the city. Then the third one would have a strange existential attack from dark judges. Do I smell Judge Death, maybe? Or more corrupt judges and stuff? You're gonna have Judge Dredd for fighting? That'll be great. Oh, this is recent news. I guess this is May 17th this came out. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that can be possible because, I mean, I looked lately and there is a lot of tributes being up on Dread and everything. People love it a lot. I love it a lot. The more I watch the clips, the more I see tributes and everything. So, and I heard the Blu-ray and the DVDs did make a lot of money. Granted, so maybe it's nice that Kyle Urban has gotten wind of that the film has found its audience. I don't know why the fuck I didn't find it in the theater. Maybe because they pushed the 3D thing on people and people didn't want to pay 3D prices. I saw the 3D with my mom. We had a great time. You know, maybe I'll watch it in a little while, cheer me up or something. I don't know. But that's good. But really, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Why? The movie came out back in 2000. That's years ago. Who the fuck wants to see a follow-up to that? With Michelle Yeoh coming back. When I'm not mistaken, from what I remember in the film, wasn't Michelle Yeoh and Chow Yun-fat killed off in that movie? And you had the fucking bitchy princess girl who lived, which I didn't give a fuck about this whiny bitch. It was a boring ass martial arts film, which I never thought I'd say that. That one and Hero with Jet Li is another one that's boring and is artsy as well. With the thing, oh, Jet Li blocking arrows. I can see that in Once Upon a Time in China. He did that and it was all practical. It wasn't CGI. Kiss my ass. Let's see, anything else I can cover here? Well, basically two more things. I want to find out why I was yelling about this guy, though, if I could see it over here. Oh, I just realized something here. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon sequel. They're gonna film in March, and it's gonna be Michelle Yeoh and Donnie Yen involved in there. Wow, Donnie Yen really. I know Donnie Yen's supposed to be retiring soon. I guess I don't know if it's a year or two, maybe sometime next year. Are you gonna retire with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2? Really? Oh, give me a break. Let's see. I don't know. This probably starts as an ultimate rant, but then going into fucking movie news. Oh look, Fast and Furious is already getting a parody movie called Super Fast from the same people who gave us Date movie, I guess. Oh, whip these fucking do. I know I heard that thing on the news about A topless painting of one of the Golden Girls, Star B. Arthur, sells for $2 million. I seen the painting. Now I'd be bold enough to say I would have done her. The titties were almost like Deborah Voorhees, unless they painter added something to it. I don't know, but it looked nice. I would pay $2 million just to whack off from a painting. Sorry, not my thing. But hey, nice, good nipples. Hey. Let's see. Some of the stuff I know. I was talking to Matt yesterday. I was writing stuff down and stuff. Let's see. Are there any photos of Zoe Saldana nude for Allure magazine, or just saying that she's posing nude? Cheh. Let's see. I clicked on it, and no. Let's see. Zoe Saldana. It's very beautiful. Oh, she has these tattoos. Oh, something on her back. I don't know what the fuck is written on her back. And she's nude, but she's not. You don't see no snatch or nothing like that. I mean, she probably waxes and shit. All right, not bad on the eyes and stuff. Well, I'm trying to remember why the fuck was I mad at these people here. This shit. Let me find out something real quick. Hold on a minute, folks. Okay, I'll go to my thing over here real quick. Sorry, I had to. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm reading something. Yeah, some good feedback over here from you guys. I'm looking at here. Yes, Mario and stuff. Everybody's leaving comments here. I'm reading. Well, thank you, Mario, for your feedback on Friday Night 80s. Well, pretty much that. Let's see, did I get a reply back? I hope he's still awake. No. Because I had Luke Besson and Robert Mark on the fucking list here. And I was angry about it. I wrote it yesterday. I don't remember why the fuck for. And I tried to see if I could PM Matt, but I guess it's 3 o'clock. I don't know if he's on now. He's probably doing some other stuff. Alright, man. Sucks when you get old, really. Can't remember shit. Stuff like that. I know it was something with Luc Besson and Rob Kamen that they're writing something that they're like, I don't know why the fuck they're writing this shit. I forgot what the fuck they were writing. Something like that. Yeah, thank you, Jason verse 13, for the comment on the first time view. I'm glad you guys are enjoying those. Thanks. Oh, God. I guess by the time Matt gets back to me, video club be over already. This just ain't my fucking day, really. Let's see, is there anything on here maybe that would let me know why I was pissed at fucking... Well, one good news, the Zombieland TV series already canceled already. About fucking time. And stuff. Let's see. The sun. I think I know what it is. I know there's a... I think this was on Cinema Blend. I think I remember what it was now. Why I was mad at Luc Besson. Is that you guys remember a while back I did a review of District B13? That's that Park R action film with Ciro Raffaelli and stuff like that. I did it for a viewer's request and stuff like that. It's a French action film. You guys should look it up. It's actually a very good one. And like that. Well, there is talks about a remake of it in the works with Paul Walker starring in it. And RZA is supposed to be a bad guy in it. And I think it's not going to be called District B13. It's going to be called Brick. Or Brick something or whatever. And how Luc Besson and Robert Kamen are going to write this shit. And he's getting some fucking director from his circle once again. The circle jerk of life. He's circle jerk of bitches, pretty much. Somebody who was an editor on Taken 2, Blackout, and Transporter 3. Luc Besson's worst fucking movies. No Lulu Terry, no Chris Nohan, nobody else. It's got to be somebody within his French thing with Marvin McCammon. I urge these guys to stop writing, stop directing, don't do nothing anymore. You don't need a remake of District B13. Because you are not going to have Paul Walker doing Park R. If it is, it'll be CGI, it'll be stunt doubles. I know he's done stunts for the Fast and Furious films. Park R is very dangerous still. That's not for fucking amateurs and pretty boys. I'm sorry. Ciro Raffaelli and the people who worked on that movie, those guys, they know what they're doing. They're pros. They're not fucking amateurs. So, and I'm tired of this shit of Luc Besson giving these little jobs to his cocksuckers, pretty much. People who kiss up to him. Like Olivier Megaton of shit. And these other fucking... And Robert Mark Kamen. Robert Mark Kamen, you lost the touch. Don't write anything no damn more, really. Tekken and all that one he did from Pirates with Love, those were his last good films. Don't write anymore. I mean it. Don't write anymore. Luc Besson, you're a hack. Don't go into the fucking scripts anymore. Alright? Don't go to the fucking scripts anymore. Stay to your producing, go in your fucking thing and do your lines with Mark came in. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about no more. The only reason Taken 2 made money is because people went to that way to laugh at it. That's it. The first film wasn't a joke though. It was a serious action film. It seems like that's the trend these days. You want to do a follow-up to a serious action film, it can't be serious. You got to make it a parody. Look at Expendables 2. I noticed Stallone saying stuff on his Twitter page recently regarding that. He says that Mickey Rourke I guess he says that he wants Mickey Rourke back for the second for another film to come back as a tool. And now Wesley Snipes is in there. He's been cast. There's no word yet if Wesley said yes. Remember that. All this comes from Stallone's mouth. Wesley has not said anything yet. Where's that into Wesley Snipes? Wesley Snipes says, look, okay, I want to do it. We don't know what Wesley Snipes wants to do. Who says he wants to go back to action films? You don't know. He's been incarcerated for a while. Maybe he wants to take a different direction with his career. Now, if he wants to do it, great, I'm for it. Okay, get Wesley involved. Wesley Snipes in there, fine. I know there was an interview, which I heard about, that Christopher Lambert, that's right, the original Highlander himself, is a fan of Stallone, Rambo 4. He loves the first film. He wasn't a fan of the second one. He openly admitted that, which I give him props for that. And he wants to be part of Expendables 3. Which, okay, that's good. You like Christopher Lambert, and that'd be nice. You know, okay, Christopher Lambert hasn't done a lot of action films, but he's done some decent ones. He's got a fan base. It'd be nice you could throw him in there, have him do something. Not have him show up there with markings on his face and do nothing like they had him do in Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, which he was underused, which that's sad. It'd be nice if they have him in there. I would like to see that. But it's not going to happen, sad to say. Nonetheless. So, I don't know what the deal is with that. So, Luc Besson, stop getting your fucking boyfriends jobs. Please. David Megaton is a fucking shitty director. He's fucked up 3 movies. And now you're gonna give a job to a guy who edited those films? With the editing of those films are the biggest problem. So the other person you're gonna get to direct a remake that's not needed, not wanted? Luc Besson, you're a fucking idiot. You're a hack. You're a hack director along with John Moore and many other directors, overrated as well. Mark Cameron, you're a punk bitch. You shouldn't write anymore. You lost your touch after From Paris with Love, in my humble opinion. And I don't know what else to say about that. But the last part, I go back to Blu-ray once again. Shout Factory, you guys can suck my dick. I never thought I could say that about Shout Factory because they put movies on DVD that are not on DVD anymore, and they gave it formats. They put this on there. They gave a good DVD to Death Race 2000. They gave a good DVD, Galaxy of Terror. Granted, like I said before, you got these. And of course, boy, you got those, right? And of course, you got this. You finally put this on DVD. Great. You got the original posters. Good. Cyclone, of course, as well. Alienator, I didn't give a fuck, but I got 3 of those movies. Eye of the Tiger. You did all that stuff. Great. You gave Halloween 2 the righteous DVD finally with some good features. Great. They Live. You did a good job with that. Good interview with Keith David. Good interview with Meg Foster. Good interview with John Carpenter. I like that. I love the fact that they carried over the commentary track from the overseas DVD, which that was great of them. Fine. But this is why I insult them now. Once again, you heard that sometime this year, Icon Piece, they acquired the rights to it, right? It's going to have features, little interviews with Brian Benben, and a little commentary with Dolph, and director Craig R. Baxley. Well, guess what? The only way you're going to get Icon Piece is only on Blu-ray. That's it. they are not even going to at least consider doing like they did with these, or like they did with Life Force, from what I heard. No DVD, Blu-ray combo pack whatsoever. It's only on DVD. I mean, it's only on Blu-ray. See, I'm all messed up here. Really, I am. I don't know if this will be a rant I will watch for fun, to be honest. Because the way I'm feeling right now, I'm very out of it. I'm very angry. Why don't you tell us what's bothering you? Maybe I help a little bit more. Well, let me wrap up this thing with Icon Piece, and I'll give you an overall synopsis why my day was shit. Well, pretty much, you know, I love Icon Piece a lot. I mean, I was going to do a new review of it if I would have got the DVD and stuff, but fortunately, it's not hitting DVD no more. It's only going to be on Blu-ray and stuff like that. I'm just tearing it up. The script's over pretty much. But, you know, I don't understand why they do that for. You know, the movie has not been on DVD in the US for years. It's on DVD overseas, Dark Angel, fine. No features at all, fine. I have a DVD-R that Mike found when he had his blog, and it was up there, and I did a DVD-R of it. I hope that DVD-R still works. And everything like that. But I was looking forward to the features and everything, but not no more, because it's only on a Blu-ray, no DVD. Why? What is the reason behind that? Why? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get that. Explain that to me. Why only Blu-ray? Does somebody have the answer for it? Is Shout Factory really making that much money on Blu-ray sales only, not on DVDs? Or a bunch of people actually bitching and complaining, we want the better format, better pixelated, better this, better that, better sound. Which I'm sure Blu-ray has all that, but you shouldn't have to force it on people. Like when DVDs first came out, I don't believe that they forced it on people. They gradually got it in there, you know, with VHS tape. They didn't just throw VHS tape to the side. Blockbusters was still renting out VHS tapes still. So I don't know what is the big push. The big push. Like we don't want this big push. That's what it feels like. And I like this company. I don't like to be cursing this company. I really don't. You know, especially they put stuff like this on DVD. Or I mean, it was on DVD before, but at least they give it features and stuff. And they give you the option, you know, with the original poster and with the other colors, which is nice. And plus, I got the other posters they give you there for free. That's nice. That's cool. I don't know why they do that. I honestly don't know. I have no idea. So, what happened today? It wasn't a fight or nothing like that. Got up early. Naturally, I've been doing that lately a lot. Alarm clock. I don't even know if I need to have an alarm clock anymore. My eyes just pop open at 6. The job is okay, thank God. Nothing I can't handle. I got up this morning to go to the bank. No, I was not bothered by people hounding me for money or nothing like that, thank God. At least so far. But the reason I went to the bank is because I got a letter in the mail. We get this. It's a typical thing that happens when you live in the projects in the city, in the big city. It's in a little building like this or whatever. It's a building, not a house. Where once a year they give you a paper, like a pink booklet or whatever, that they want you to fill out some stuff about how many people are in the apartment, blah, 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 blah. And you have to take the information of how much you make, your payroll and stuff, and give it to management, so the payroll people, and they can fill out how much I made or whatever, so they get the idea how much they're gonna charge me for rent, pretty much. But since late last year, because usually around May and June, that's when they do this shit, in the beginning of the summer, pretty much. So around late last year, you guys know I opened up my bank account finally, and I got a debit card finally and stuff, and everything like that, which I'm happy I got. It's cool. But I hear that my uncle was telling me, because he has a bank account too, that he says I might have to get a bank statement or some papers from the bank, pretty much. So I got, because I think on there they might want that. The housing people might want that information to see how much interest, if you got money in the bank, it's making. So once again, they give an idea how much money they're gonna charge you. And if I don't put that information in and they find out about it, there'll be problems, which I don't want to hide nothing from these people. Fine. So I go there this morning over there to see if I can get the information and stuff. Fine. I go there, and the lady was nice, granted. It wasn't a bad lady, not like that, thank God. You know, they know my face there pretty much already. I explained the situation. Look, I got a letter in the mail from the housing authority regarding this paper, and they want information how much interest I got. So can I get a form from you guys regarding that? The lady tells me, well, if they sent you that form, you best to bring it in so we can see the form, and then we'll give you the paper. I'm like, but why do you need the form for? I have my debit card. I swiped it. I put my PIN number. You know who I am. Why all of a sudden this? Well, it's a policy of the bank. It's not really me. I mean, really, that's the way it is. Nothing personal. So it's okay. So that's one fucking day there. So now I didn't have the form on me, and the bank closed early today. I had to go out. I couldn't go back to the house and go. I had to go somewhere else, which to this other place out in Brooklyn, which got me more mad than the thing with the bank. Fine. Besides, the deadline is July 1st, so I got about 2 weeks, pretty much, and stuff like that, and then bring the paper to payroll to my job and then fill out the. That's a little thing, really. So as you guys know, you see up there, I have that remote control helicopter there. Like I did talk about at one point, I wanted to sell it, and I still want to sell it, and everything like that. Helicopter alone is worth $900. That's with nothing. No engine, no electronics, nothing. Pretty much. No blades, nothing. In pieces. $900. Now, the reason I'm selling that is because most of the time I'm flying smaller stuff, like that little red plane you see hanged up on the wall, or maybe those gliders you see there, a little yellow plane you see there. Or like I showed you guys before, a little quadcopter that I was messing around with here. I've taken that outside. I haven't taken it outside lately because my computer board on it kind of burned out on me. I know I wore it out flying it so much and stuff. I can get another board. It's only $50. Still, I want to get my hands on a little bit of a bigger quadcopter, which gives you more options and stuff like that. I can play around with stuff. A little bit bigger, not as big as that. A little bit wider and stuff. Which I could get if I wanted to, but at least I want to get rid of the helicopter because it's sitting there doing nothing. I hate spending that much money on some stuff. I put into that helicopter at least about $1,000 tops, when you think about it. Yes, I didn't buy the money. I'm not Rockefeller. I didn't pay just that amount of money just like that. I mean, God, I went 1 hour into this. But hey, you guys are used to it by now. But it's venting, so maybe it'll help me out a little bit. Who knows? But I put all that into that. And I know if I sell it, I'm not going to get the same amount of money I put into it. So I got to bite the bullet on that. I understand that. That's one of the reasons I was selling it. I'm selling it for $700, pretty much, for the helicopter complete. All you got to do is put in your transmitter equipment in there, and that's it. You're ready to go. Fine. I took it to this contest last year, not to fly, just to sell it. That was a waste of time. All I did was I got a bad sunburn. That's all I fucking got. So I've been hearing stories that there's this helicopter flying field, remote control helicopter flying field, somewhere in Brooklyn. So I found the location they have a web page. So I found a location, a little map there. My uncle told me, hey, send me the directions. I programmed my GPS. We'll take a drive up there one day, see what happens. And so I was okay. So we did that today. We got over there. And first thing we got there was we couldn't see anywhere to drive in. We see like a little people playing ball. We thought maybe they lost the field or something. Like, what the fuck is everybody? And I see from far away this little walk strip, or a little bit of a walkway right there. My uncle's car could not go through, so my uncle stayed by the car. I took the walkway, little path there. No, it wasn't in the middle of the woods and like that, but still, it's like a little park area pretty much. So people playing soccer somewhere around there. And then behind that, I see people flying over. So I go, okay, when I walk over there and find out if the way we can get the car in there. I go over there. Now, granted, I will say the people there were very polite. They were not rude. They were not nasty. I didn't like what they told me, but they were polite. I walked towards one of the guys there who's setting up his stuff there. It's like 3 guys there and stuff like that because it's a cloudy day out and stuff. It's supposed to be rained out weekend. But they didn't say nothing about rain today, but it rains. Once again, fuck you, weatherman, for lying to me. Like you always do. So, it was cloudy out there. I seen the guy. The guy goes, hey, how you doing? I go, I'm alright. I said, yeah, look, I have a car out there. We're trying to see if we can pull into here. How you guys got in here? He goes, oh, it's through the gate. How did you hear about this club? I said, you have a web page. I went to your website. Oh, okay. Are you looking to join the club? I go, well, not really. I'm not really here to fly even. I mean, I'm just here because I have a Mokacho helicopter I would like to sell. I just want to bring it out here so you guys can take a look at it. That's all. Maybe you guys want to take it off my hands. That seems like a problem. I said, problem? What seems to be the problem? Well, 1 second. I have to talk. That's a safety officer there. I got to talk to the safety officer. I go, I want to do. What's the problem? What are you talking about? So he went. The guy was flying. The guy, he was telling the guy landed. Then I see the guy mumbling something. I'm looking at both of them like, what the fuck did I say? So then the guy comes walking back after he talks to the other guy who landed. Oh, the guy will be right with you. I said, is there something wrong? Oh, no, the guy's on top of me. So the guy approaches me. Once again, polite, not nasty, not mean. Okay. So we have the gate closed over there. I said, look, all I'm here is to just sell my helicopter. That's it. I'm not looking to join the club or nothing like that. I'm not here to rain on your parade or nothing like that. You guys said it's a problem. What is the problem? Well, I mean, what do you have to sell? I told them what the brand of helicopter one I got. And they're telling me, like, well, it's nitro powered. I mean, it's just 3 of us electric guys here. I mean, I said, well, could it hurt for me? My uncle could just drive in just to show you, to leave it out here. Who knows? Maybe some other guys will show up today. Are you guys the only 3 guys flying today? And then the other guy jumped into the conversation. Well, it's not really that. It's that no one's going to have $700 on them just like that to buy it. I said, but still, I would like to show it off. Is there something wrong with me just showing it? You know, I'm not saying the guy has got to have the money in his hands right here, right now. Have you tried eBay? I've been to eBay. I don't have time or money to make crates to ship things out. Then the guy stood quiet when I got a little serious. Then the other guy was like, okay, we understand where you're coming from. Okay, can I at least bring the helicopter? What equipment you got? Why do I show it to you? Why don't you guys take a walk with me down there to the car? We'll take a look at it. What is the problem? Oh, but you know, really, you know, we're just doing lectures. We're not really interested. Then why are you asking me so many questions about it for? Are you familiar with these other forums and sites? Yes, I'm familiar with those sites. But once again, I have no money for crates and for boxing or for shipping. What is the problem with you guys? All I want to do is bring it out to sell it, and that's it. What is the problem? It's my time being wasted here. Okay? My time. If nobody wants to buy it, fine. I'll stand there like a fool. I don't care. Well, we're just, you know, trying to help you out. And I got the feeling I didn't feel they were helping me out. I felt like they were telling me they didn't want me there. But not in so many words. "Oh, why don't you come back a little bit tomorrow? Because I know Sunday is usually a lot more people out here." I said, "Not for nothing. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's why I'm here today. I'm supposed to come out here in the rain, waiting for you guys to show up." "Well, we have a fun flight, but it's not really 2 months away. I mean, we're sorry to discourage you over here." I said, "No, it's okay. It's all right. Thank you for talking to me at least." Then afterwards, the guy wants to know my name. "Hey, look, buddy, what's your name?" And I told him my name. I said, "What's your name?" And they introduced themselves. "Fine." Yeah. I said, "Thanks a lot, guys." I walked away from them. They seen the way I looked pissed. Then my uncle's calling me on the cell phone, wanted to find out what happened, and I had no signal on my fucking phone. And I finally got through to him when I was walking back. I explained the situation to him. So it was a waste of a trip, and I felt bad about it. Then we figured we go to this little flying field over there in Brooklyn. Granted, I know I was not going to make no sales over there because that's a whole airplane field. Those guys are a bunch of cheap asses. Figured to go there and see some scenery. Some guys, they fly with it just to see some entertaining shit. Go there and see a big fucking meeting taking place. Basically, with field controllers and blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. Blanios. That's it. And stuff. My uncle was trying to cheer me up a bit in the car and stuff. We had to stop by the job, which I hate going by my job, especially on the weekends. Granted, there's no bosses around. Like, that just bothers me the vibe, you know, because Monday through Friday, when I get a Friday, I want to stay the far away from the job as far as I fucking can. It's like when you escape from prison, you don't want to go back to visit the prison if you escape from prison. Same thing. But you got to go back there Monday. No shit, Sherlock. Of course I got to go back there Monday. I don't want to go back there Saturday and Sunday, though. So I went there and I bought a little lotto ticket and stuff. Everything like that. Got home. My mom's dog was on my lap, scratching my lap. That dog is fucking schizophrenic, man. Really is. One day it growls at me. The other day he tries to jump up on me and shit. Granted, the dog is a dog, but I kind of pushed the dog away. I said, "Get out of here," and everything like that. I was in a bad mood. The dog almost ran out of the apartment. I didn't bother chasing the dog out. My mom went after the dog. She said I was upset. Stuff like that. I just said, "Let's keep that dog away from me." That's it. I still haven't forgot what that dog did to me and waking me up in the middle of the night and stuff. Granted, it was last year, but still. It's an annoying dog. Granted, she does her best to keep the dog quiet. Stuff like that. So I went 1 hour into this. I mean, I feel a little bit better now. I guess a little bit. It's not saying much, though. Weekend is pretty much shot to shit. Pretty much. I'm stuck with a helicopter there. I don't know what I'm going to do with, to be honest. My uncle's telling me to go to the forums again. I haven't been to the forums in a long fucking time. I don't remember my username or my password. And last time I tried to sell things on the forum, I just get more questions than offers, to be honest. But how long? Why are you selling it? Why don't you hold on to it? You know, you never know. I don't want to hold on to it. I've held on to it since 2009. I don't want to hold on to it no more. I want to sell it. Do you want to buy? Yes or no? Or other situations. $700, I mean, could you at least give it up for $500? I would go, fuck you. Fuck you. I would go completely like that, just like that. I would respond back, fuck you. $500 for a machine that's worth more than that? What do you think? I have asshole on my forehead? I was born at night, but not last night, motherfucker. I mean, I'm not asking for the full price I paid for it, which is ridiculous. I know I would not get that. It's fair. $700 for everything with it. Shit that's barely been used that much. I flew that motherfucker only, what, 4 times? Why I haven't flown it since? It's a lot of shit to carry to the field. That's one of the reasons I take my glider, or I take my quad, or that little tiny helicopter I got. There's points I feel like taking that shit and smashing it against the wall, to be honest. I'm not gonna do it in front of camera, because it's not fair. My uncle worked hard on that. I worked hard helping him put that. We both worked hard working on that together and getting work on it and stuff. It's not right. It's not the helicopter's fault. A bunch of people are giving me resistance on just me trying to sell the goddamn thing. Part of Tommy could have acted the fool over there. That wouldn't have helped anything. If anything, the cops would have shown up. Oh, I'm on their area there. I would have been the one that had to leave. It just boggles the mind. Why are they so worried about, oh, no one's going to be surrounded? What is it to them? Let me leave it there. Go fly your fucking helicopter. What the fuck you care? I'm not in the air. I'm not flying. With this subtext basically telling me, we don't want no outsiders. How did you find the field? Through your fucking website, you cocksucker. If you want your flying field to be anonymous and you're locking a gate to keep people from coming in, why do you have a webpage welcoming members? You cocksucker. If I want a private quiet field, I wouldn't be advertising it. They got a YouTube page, these sons of bitches. Advertising it. Why? If you're going to be anonymous, don't advertise nothing. It's like gangster rappers. Those words don't go together. Gangster means shh, making you quiet money. You're doing illegal things shh, under the table. Rapping is you're talking too fucking much. See what I'm getting at? It's all bullshit, you know, fuck everybody, you know, besides you guys, but you know. So that's my day in a nutshell, pretty much. Friday the 13th documentary I was greatly looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to it no more. I can't please Blu-ray. I'm not looking forward to it no more. The thing with the Avengers, little movie news here and there, give or take, maybe that could change, I don't know. I guarantee you they reboot, you know, Iron Man, all the Avengers and shit, they get half-ass actors. Like Channing Tatum's gonna be Captain America, and Timothy Olyphant's gonna be Tony Stark. They just give it lame-ass, half-ass actors and shit, and everything like that to be or not to be. Maguire's gonna be Hawkeye. Yes, he was Spidey. He can be Hawkeye too. There's no rule that say you can be a superhero twice. Look at Chris Evans. He was Human Torch. He became Cap. It happens. Who will be Thor? I have no idea. So I'm gonna shut this video off. I don't know. It's already 3:45. I'm gonna see if I can scour something to eat or whatever, stuff like that. I gotta place an order for something over there too, for good friends. And thank you all for tuning into this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, I wasn't over the top or just pressing the shit out of everybody. I mean, that wasn't my intention. Once again, it was just to vent. So I feel a little bit better though. It's not saying much though, because now I'm gonna have to look at that over there for another year or so. I told my uncle I'm probably gonna die with that helicopter, most likely. That green and white plane will be in pieces, along with the yellow and the glider and the other stuff. Even the ones on the wall, they'll all be gone. But watch, that motherfucker will still be there. Even lo and behold, a few years down the line, nitro power is not available to fly anymore. That will still be there as an antique, collecting cobwebs and shit. Pretty much. But thank you all for tuning in, alright? Hopefully you guys are having a better day and a better weekend than me, okay? Take it easy. Later.